Hey, Book, just a few minutes removed from what happened out there. A pretty historic night here at Christmas Chaos. You want to tell the fans about what just happened?
Oh man, the old adrenaline got flowing again. I always say, I haven't been, that close to a ring in quite some time. Even when I'm at work, at WWE, I feel like I got a phobia when it comes to the wrestling ring. I want to stay as far away from it as I possibly can. But getting in the ring tonight with Rex Andrews, man, just going through that little chain back and forth, man, the joust of it, it felt so good to just be back in the ring for a minute, man. And I don't know what, man, it just, I had that old feeling again, man. Those juices was flowing, and I didn't feel too bad, on my feet or anything like that. I felt pretty quick, what I mean? I got to go back and look at it, but I tell you, sometimes, when somebody calls you out as a man, you got to just step up and do what you got to do. I'm not off into wrestling or anything like that anymore, but anytime somebody want to get into a fight with Booker T, I'm always ready to fight.
And this has been going on for months. This didn't just happen yesterday. I mean, has this been, kind of nagging at you for a while? Kind of, has it really gotten you at all?
No, it hadn't, man, because Rex Andrews is like, one of my kids, man. And, every kid, man, get to that point to where they want to test their dad, you know what I mean? They want to drive the car, they don't want to ask for the keys anymore. They just want to jump in the car and take off, and do it like it's theirs, And my thing is, until they get under their own roof, until they start paying their own bills and start paying their own taxes, what I mean? It's still my house. This is reality wrestling. This is still my house, and things are gonna always go the way I say they're gonna go. Otherwise, it's my way or the highway. Like I say, if I got to get into a fight, with Rex Andrews, I'm willing to get into a fight with him.
As a mentor, his trainer, as a man and a wrestler, how did it feel when he was talking about the old Booker T coming back? When he was saying, "I want the old Booker T," almost insinuating that you don't have what it takes anymore.
Maybe he's I can be honest. You know what I mean? I'm not in the gym, in the ring as much as I used to be, training the guys. You know what I mean? When I built this thing, from the ground, I was in here on a weekly basis training these guys. I would go through sessions where, I would pretty much stretch everybody in one day, I've gotten past that now, and I got, young guys, who have taken over, and they do a lot of the training for me. And maybe he feels a little, slighted a little bit. Maybe he feel like, he didn't get enough attention from Booker T. Actually, from that perspective, you know what I mean. But I think I gave him that that attention from that perspective. I think I was there for Rex Andrews. Rex Andrews has been, my kid. I sent him to Japan. I sent him to India. I sent this kid all over the world, representing reality of wrestling, and this is what he does. But my thing is, you do not bite the hand that feeds you. All right, that's the way I look at this. So Rex Andrews, Booker T, if we got to go in there and throw hands, man. If we got to, the old Booker T. If you want to see the old Booker T come back, show up here at Reality of Wrestling and see it live.
And hey, last question, the 2018 Book, and what a way to cap this off. Where can fans see Booker T versus Rex Andrews?
Oh man, they're definitely going to be able to see it, on Fight TV, but they're definitely going to be able to see it on the new app. Reality of Wrestling is just, dropping the new app. We're going to be, going into business for ourselves, the Reality of Wrestling Network. You're going to be able to catch all the Reality of Wrestling shows on our own app, you know what I mean? You're going to be able to see all of our streaming content, not just our wrestling shows, but our short films that we're putting together. Every aspect of Reality of Wrestling, go to the Reality of Wrestling app. Download the app, it's free, and check it out, because Reality of Wrestling 2019 is going to be a tag team that can't lose.
So first show of 2019 Reality of Wrestling, Booker T versus Rex Andrews.
Something like that, you know what I mean? You're going to see Booker T get a chance to fight, one more time. And man, I love a good fight, man. It's nothing like a good fight. Nothing like, feeling that adrenaline rush. Nothing like knowing that you can still go out there and do it, man. And that's what I've been all about my whole life, testing myself. And this is nothing more than a test. Will I pass the test? Show up, find out. We'll see.
It's going to be a match for the ages, man. Good luck, and thank you, sir, for everything.
Can you dig it, sucker?